All right, take two of the video. I recorded a video about half an hour ago, but it got cut off by a phone call, and it's kind of a poetic justice thing because the person who called me and cut the video off was a person I forgot to mention in the video. So this is a little teaser for all my self-leader friends. As many of you know, myself, Gavin, and Beatia have been working on multiple lead generating systems for Techno tutor over the last few weeks, and it's really starting to take shape and look good. And the point I want to hit on is that we've been having a lot of fun doing this, and it's been bringing up some points for all of us, but yet it's caused all three of us to grow really, really well. And I did something today that I have not done before, which is I showed a prospect the whole money-making angle of being just owning Techno tutor and actually also being a client, or no, it's being a distributor. And what I found was that, because I had seen Gavin do it during the first presentation that we did a few days ago, but it's another thing to experience it yourself. And my mind is just blown right now. Just seeing that if someone was to just buy Techno tutor and use it and then gain tutoring clients, making around the minimum that's recommended by a distributor for tutoring with Techno tutor, not only can you basically make the money required to become a distributor quickly, but within a year or two, if you do the system correctly and follow the system we're using for finding clients, you'd be set in just 2 or 3 years, probably sooner if you really applied yourself. But if you were to do the tutoring thing and sell Techno tutor at the same time, which would probably take 2 to 4 years to really, really perfect and get really good at, you would never work again. You'd never have to work again. And I say this because anyone who's not a distributor right now, get on the bandwagon, because this is gonna blow up. I mean, I am just thanking myself, but just thanking whatever force got me to buy a distributorship that I did, my LD and my AD, and thinking, man, Gavin and Beachy are set. And Avery and Cam have been trying to tell this for a while, but really seriously, if you really want to take my words seriously here, just take enough time, talk to whoever knows the math, that Techno tutor, owning Techno tutor on any level will pay for itself very quickly if you do the right things. And within a few years, I think that there's going to be so many people buying and distributing Techno tutor using these models that literally, our motto is financial freedom through education. I'm going to admit that I thought it was kind of like a big, oh yeah, financial freedom through education. Yeah, sure, why not? Just not really taking it seriously and just going along with what was being said. But the time I have spent just not only working this lead generation system myself, but looking at the numbers, the more I learn as I present Techno Tutor, the more I learn as I use it, the more I learn as I just examine the numbers, I'm thinking, my God, anyone who is involved with this is going to become wealthy, because just the very smallest angles of this is going to be just a freaking cash cow. And believe me, once we get this into gin, we're going to create so many bloody millionaires that, yeah, like seriously, examine this point, because my mind, I'm alive for the first time in a while here, and I'm glad that the sacrifice I made this week, I'm glad I made the sacrifice I made this week, and in fact I wanted to, but the point is, examine it. It's worth it. And for the record, I'm never gonna leave Beachy out of the credit again. Karma's a funny thing. Thanks.